This is the Springfield Saint Victor, and as you guys probably are very well aware, we're on a mission to get every single budget, mid-level AR-15 on the market underneath our belts so we can give one big good comparison and give you guys our thoughts on what the best budget or entry-level firearm is. So today we are talking about the Saint Victor, and this thing's a little bit more expensive. This thing runs like $8,000–9,000. It's on the upper end of what I would consider budget or entry-level AR-15s. This one's been out for quite some time now, and we've just been poking around on actually getting to it. But you know, we finally decided to bite the bullet. We found a good deal over at PSA, and we bought it on our own dime. Springfield didn't send this out. We have actually no relationship whatsoever with Springfield. And we just wanted to get this, shoot it, group it, test it, put some rounds through it, and give you guys our opinions on it as just your everyday dudes and whether or not we think it's actually worth the buy for you. Because that's really why we do all these. We want you to invest your money wisely, so we go out and spend ours so you don't have to.
We waste it for you.
Exactly. Before we dive into this thing any further though, there are a few people we need to thank because they do keep the lights on and allow us to pick stuff up like this for you guys. First being Basement Operator. If you want to go check us out at basementoperator.com, there you can find all kinds of cool stuff from shirts to builds. We're doing a new merch line. Our old merch is getting phased out and it's gone forever, and we're going to be doing individual drops, and the first drop will be coming sometime beginning of September. So if you want to sign up for our email notifications so you can stay up to speed when that's happening, when the drop drops, it'll be one drop and done. There won't be anything else. So go sign up, and we really appreciate all the support. We also have to give a big thank you to TacPack. TacPack helps keep the light on, Sparky. It's like Christmas all the time. Yeah, every month. We've actually got a lot of cool stuff from TacPack. We've gotten bipods, charging handles, tons of knives, multi-tools. It's really an awesome little subscription service, and we've been really big fans of it for quite some time now. So go check out TacPack, use code Delp, and get a free goodie bag when you check out.
We like a good goodie bag.
Oh yeah, we love a good goodie bag. We also have to give a big thank you to one of the biggest supporters of ammunition here on the channel, and that is True Shot. Go check out True Shot. Head on over to basementoperator.com/links. At the very top, you can find a link to True Shot. And then if you use code DELP after you purchase it, it's $200, I believe, you save a little bit of moolah. So let's talk about kind of who this Saint Victor is for. This had originally been on the market. You said you were selling the first iteration when you worked at Roll King, and they had, you know, just the normal shield, the A2 sight, and undoubtedly it was a very popular platform.
They had, we sold a lot of them. Like, it was one of the nicer, the same thing it is now, you're creeping out of the budget. And a lot of people just like the name, you know, it's kind of a footy.
Yeah, Springfield. It's one of those brands that's been around.
Springfield Armory.
Okay. It's one of those brands that's been around for quite some time, and this is just their iteration of the AR-15. When we bought it, it came with this Crimson Trace red dot. This is my first experience at all with Crimson Trace, and honestly, it just feels like a whitewashed red dot. Nothing special, nothing crazy. It came with the firearm, and that is the only reason that we have it on the rifle right now.
Better than nothing?
Yeah, I mean, it turns on, and it
works.
It works. And then for the light, we have an Enforce light. We actually got that in a TacPack. It's one of those momentary on, off, only able to use your thumb. That's why it's on this side of the rifle. So take that for what you will. But other than that, that's all we really have on this, other than a sling.
We also have the iron sights that came with it. We got these little Springfield Armory.
Yeah, little flip ups. They're all right. Bam.
Yep. So you got them. So at least this rifle comes out of the box ready.
And I think we paid right at $900 for this at PSA. It was one of their deals. It came with a bag, and I think it came with a sling as well. I mean, it has everything it needs. So that's really nice if you're looking for something that just comes ready to go. But let's talk a little bit about what we think of it first, Sparky. So right up here, this is one of those, it's hard to not notice.
Very loud.
This muzzle brake is loud as a bitch. I mean, it'll blow your socks off. Well, when Sparky was zeroing this thing, he was getting a lot of range comments from it.
Yeah, the guy was beside me. He's like, man, that thing sounds a little spicy for 223. I was like, well, yeah, this muzzle device, it does its job though. It's very flat.
It is a very flat shooting gun. And
recoil mitigation. I mean, again, it's 5.56, but still,
Yeah.
like, it's soft shooting.
It's got these two ports here on the side that kind of direct front of the barrel down.
Correct.
And you had talked about it's a good shooting gun. I think that might correlate a little bit to the gas system that's involved.
Yeah, because it's a mid-length.
Mid-length gas system. A lot of times the carbine links, they're a little bit harsher. They run through a lot of stuff a little bit better, but the mid-length is a lot softer shooting.
And this one's also pinned.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have
any type of rotation on that. And that's also nice. I find when I ultimately swap this rail system out and I have to realign the gas block and everything, it's really easy to reset those pin ones really nice and simple. I don't have to worry about the alignment. Now, I'm not saying resetting gas blocks is really hard,
Yeah,
but still having it is nice.
And you don't see that as often in these like budget-ish rifles.
Well, I will say, Sparky, while we're talking about swapping things and swapping rails, the rail system on this one is less than desirable for me. And let me tell you why. I know you like it, but this is why I don't like it. If I wanted to run some sort of pressure pad, it is a sleek rail system across the top. Now, Sparky, I think he likes it because it is sleek and streamlined. But if you were wanting to run any type of top stuff like lasers, pressure pads, PEX, anything like that, you're SOL. But for the average dude that's just getting this for the sake of getting it, it does cut a lot of weight off the rail.
Yep.
And it is a little bit easier to just get that C grip on.
Now, granted, because it's, you know, a little bit thinner and a little bit narrower around the heat, you're gonna feel a little bit better. But I do kind of like the sleekness of it. Very clean looking rail. But I could see why one would like it, just because it is sleek. And if you're looking for something you don't want a bunch of stuff on it, but something busy, then I could see why somebody would like it. Me personally, if it was my only AR-15, I probably wouldn't do it. If this wasn't my only AR-15, or you didn't care about, you're
or
fine
if you're fine using your thumb and you didn't need any type of PEC 15 or anything like that, there's nothing wrong with that. And
but the lockup on it's nice.
No, the lockup's very impressive. So the lockup on this goes all the way around the upper receiver where it mates with the upper receiver. A lot of rail systems just have the lockup tabs at the top, where this one goes the whole entire length, and it's over here on the other side as well. So I mean, the lockup system on it's really solid, and then it has these two screws here on either side with the tabs, as well as on that side as well. So the rail system overall, I think there's a little bit left to be desired, but if somebody's looking for a sleeker rail system, then by all means. You know. Let's talk a little bit about accuracy, because I think that's another important thing. This one did fairly decent, I would say, didn't you, Sparky?
Yeah, it shot pretty good.
We're looking at that 1.5 to 2, depending on what you're shooting. It wasn't a tack driver by any means. It didn't perform as well as the Ruger, but I mean, you know, it is a very nice shooting firearm, and I think that if you're getting this for home defense or training, or even maybe some coyote hunting, I think it'll do the job very, very well.
Now, I would say when I was grouping it, it was noticeable the trigger. It's very crisp. It's the flat nickel boron finish. Like I like the look of the trigger. Only problem is 8 pounds.
Oh, it is a chunky trigger.
It's single stage, so there's no creep, but it's a hard trigger pull.
Oh yeah.
So I would have liked to have seen it with a little bit lighter triggers. Like,
and for a nickel boron flat face trigger, you would have thought it would have had a little bit of, like, I don't know, just a little bit lighter
like
break.
Like at least a 6 or 5.5. Like, give me something. But yeah, like, so when I was shooting it for accuracy, it was noticeable.
So what do you think about the safety? Because this one does have an ambidextrous 45 degree safety. What's your thoughts?
I like the 45. I've been kind of messing around with 45 degree safeties here recently and swapping out on some other rifles.
You like it? So a lot of people complain how quick it is. There's just a little, like.
I've never had a problem with being quick.
Okay.
But
all right.
See,
okay,
I don't mind it. I'm not the hugest fan of the old school, like the actual old school furniture of it, where it's, you know, the old style selector switch. I like the Radiance a little bit better, or something along those lines. But I don't mind the 45, like, because it's still deliberate. You're like, yeah,
and it's a good audible click too.
Yeah, like, it's fast manipulation.
One of my biggest pet peeves with safeties is if there's not like a real click.
I personally like it. I like it's a nice thought for $1,000 at ish that you get the ambi selector switch on there.
Yeah. I would agree. Also, something else I like while we're just talking about furniture, I'm a whore for some B5 stuff, especially their stocks. Their grips, I can take them or leave them, but I really like the stocks, and just having that included, especially when you're paying the price point that you're paying for this thing, I think it's well worth it. And then they also include a sneaky little cheeky little QD point here on the end plate, which is always nice to have. Sparky, I think we've talked enough about it. Let's do a little shooting with it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So before we dive into this, we do got to give a big shout out to AAC because they also support us with some ammunition. We're shooting the 55 grain stuff here out of these KCI clear mags, which have honestly been working pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Been quite impressed. We also got to give a big thank you to another big supporter of the channel, and that is TA Targets. TA Targets provided a lot of these steel targets that we're going to be welling on. If you want to go check them out, they're also in the link in the description. And if you use code Delp, it'll save you a little bit of moolah over there. So big thank you to TA Targets. Sparky, you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
All right, will you be my beeper, sweetheart?
Always.
All right.
Shooter ready?
Shooter somewhat ready.
Beep. So, needs to be said that standing as far away as I am now, you can feel every bit
oh
of it.
yeah, it's concussive as all get out, even on my. I mean, in terms of like how it feels to shoot, you do feel a concussive force pretty good. Whoop! You do feel a concussive force pretty good on it, but in terms of felt recoil, the mid-length gas system in this thing really takes a lot out of it. Now, 5.56 is typically not a really heavy shooter, but
I mean, it's 16-inch too, so it's like,
yeah, well,
it's standard.
Standard. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Beep. Did you hit it?
I don't think so. He's deaf though.
Oh, he is for sure deaf. And I mean, that is one of my biggest. I think
I don't like the muzzle device.
Yeah, the muzzle device is brutal.
But it is soft. Like you said, like on the gun.
Oh yeah,
it's nice.
Not a lot of climb on it, and I think that's halfway due to it being ported as it is. So Sparky, let's talk. What are your biggest, I guess, gripes with this?
Trigger and
it is a heavy
device.
It is a heavy Jasper.
Because like I said, it is single stage, but it's like 8 pounds worth of single stage.
Oh yeah.
So that's easy, $120 fix. That's, $100 fix depending on what muzzle device or suppressor you want to run. That, and obviously we'd probably upgrade the optic.
Here's my things of changing of importance. Assuming I'm going to treat this rifle like a lot of my other rifles, I'm going to be swapping that almost immediately. But while I'm doing that, I'm also going to upgrade the rail system. Now, if I was not planning on running a laser at all ever in my whole entire life or a pressure pad, I think this rail system is actually a really nice rail system.
You could always put your pressure pad
on the side or tape it. That's fair.
Yeah.
But I like to mount mine to Picatinny.
If you want more options for the top here, yeah, swapping the rail would be the best bet.
And then last thing, I'm changing the trigger. So there's only 3 big changes in my mind. You can always go and swap a nice Radian charging handle in it. I'm okay with running a traditional charging handle. It's not the very first thing.
It's not make it or break it.
Yeah, it's not make it or break it. All in all though, I'm really happy with how it shoots and how well it shoots. I think, if you're looking for a Victor and you have that type of money, I think it is a good buy. But I do think you should be conscious about what other options are out there on the market. There's one that comes to mind, the IWI for $800.
$800 is hard to beat. I wouldn't be disappointed if I bought this for $900 to $1,000.
But you also get sights, you get your cheap red
comes
dot,
out of the box ready.
You get a carrying case, and you get a sling.
So for the everyday Joe that's going to buy once and that's it, just buy an AR-15 to have an AR-15.
It comes with everything.
It comes with everything ready to go. So for whole kit and caboodle.
The only thing I think is crucial is you're missing a light. If they shipped a stream light with this, I'd be like,
No, one-stop shop.
So I mean, all in all, I do think it is a nice little rifle. Springfield has done very good, and we only have a handful of their products. We have an Echelon, we have a M1A, and then we have this. Do you have any Springfield stuff other than that? You have a bolt gun?
I used to have an XTS. Yeah, that's how I met you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to conclude it there. We really appreciate you guys for watching the video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Go support the people that support us, Tac Pack, TA Targets, AAC, and True Shot. We really appreciate all their support and all of your guys' support. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace.
Bye, Mom.
Crimson Trace.